Hey guys, it's your best fight friend, Rachel Solo here. I saw news today that Usyk Joshua rematch is officially set. So Joshua had already triggered his rematch clause, but there was some hope on Usyk's side that maybe Joshua would step aside so that Usyk could fight Fury, but Fury has now been ordered to fight his, I believe it's his mandatory Dillian Whyte. So that's now off the table, and Usyk Joshua, the rematch is set. Now, Kelsey and I were on hiatus, so we did not come here to share with our best fight friends our excitement in that fight. Let me tell you, I almost couldn't stand it that Usyk, when he was fighting in that match, that he was actually going to win. Because it's, honestly, it seemed like a long shot to me. And then, lo and behold, oh my goodness, he did it. He won. And see, with Usyk coming up from cruiserweight, he is small, especially against these, I'm going to call them mega heavyweights. You look at Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. These guys are huge. They're giant. So to have Usyk come up and honestly, Usyk just keeps proving me wrong at heavyweight, right? But I was so excited. I think when that fight was over, I know, I kind of just sobbed for a moment. So I'm totally excited for this rematch. I don't dislike Anthony Joshua. I just happen to really like Oleksandr Usyk. And, I just love that guy. Love him. If you haven't, open up your Twitter account. Check out the GIFs involving Usyk. I just love this guy. I love him. So I'm excited for this rematch. Usyk doing this twice against Anthony Joshua would really be something. So we've seen with Anthony Joshua, guys getting, like Andy Ruiz, got the first one, but then the second one came around. Now you look at Andy Ruiz in the second match there and wasn't quite prepared to take on Anthony Joshua again, but I have a feeling Usyk isn't going to come in the same way. And so I'm really interested, really intrigued to see what's going to be done, because I tend to think in rematches, especially when the first fight was so close, I'm like, wow, the other guy, he now knows what it's like to fight you. He's going to make adjustments. He's going to come in. And so Anthony Joshua could very well do that. So I am totally excited to see this fight, especially since we're not getting some of the other heavyweight matchups we might want to see. So isn't this the way it is in boxing? When fighters get to a certain level, it's we don't get the matches we want anymore. It's you got to have fresh blood that comes in and, shakes everything up. So an example of that would be when Teofimo Lopez came up, right? And then he fights Lomachenko and wins. It's this big deal. Then I see George Kambosos coming up and doing the same thing. We get this guy, and it's these guys come up and they got nothing to lose, so they put it all on the line. But then once they have the belts, have this stuff, it seems I don't know if the fighter is less willing to take risk, or probably more the people around him are hey, let's slow our roll a little bit and not be so risky, with what we have. So I like the new guys coming in and shaking things up. I'd like to see more of that from our existing, people that have made their name in the division and do the same thing. But I'll take what I can get, and I will take, without a doubt, the rematch for Joshua Usyk. I did not happen to see if they have a potential date for this. So if you know that, comment and let me know on this, because I would really like to know that. And hey, let me know, are you excited for Usyk Joshua, the rematch? How did you feel about the first fight? How do you feel about the second fight? Have a conversation with me in the comments, and we will see you next time. There's no we here, but we, because Kelsey's usually here. It's Real Talk with Rachel and Kelsey. With Kelsey and Rachel. Whatever.